hello, 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 hello. Hey guys, I am Yvette. I am the credit plug, and I come to you on this Monday morning. Guys, we are coming to talk about how you living, how you living. I mean, back in my day, we had a show called Living Color. And we'd be like, and it's like, how you living? How you living? What? How you living? What? In living color. So, hey, that is the subject day. How you living? As you hop on, you let me know where you're watching me from. Hey, my TikTokers, hey, my Facebook fam, hey, my YouTube fam, hey, how you guys doing? I am hype. I am excited because you know what? It is Monday, and Monday is to be lived. It's for the living. I know there's a lot of people waking up on Monday and they're sad, they're mad, they're frustrated because they go into a job that they hate. But guys, I'm here to tell you that even if you do not like where you're going or you do not like what you're doing today, you still have a chance to get up, be thankful, be grateful, love yourself, and love on others. Because you know what? It's Monday and it's another chance to get it right. So you guys hop on, let me know where you're watching me from. And we're going to go ahead and get into it because, hey, my beautiful people, again, I am Yvette the Credit Plug, and I'm here to show you how to get your cash flow together and get your credit together. You feel me? Those are two things that you need in this life. You're going to need good credit and you're going to need money coming in always, okay? From when you're born till you die, you're gonna need some good credit and you're gonna need some money. So come on in the room, get your pen, get your paper. Let's take some notes and let's get it going, guys. I am so hyped. I just came from yesterday. I did my first time did an amazing radio show, and I was so nervous and I was scared and I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. But when I got to the studio, I was greeted by a one of my high school friends. We've been, keeping in contact since high school. She's awesome in the city of Charlotte. Any type of marketing, any type of networking. She is involved in a lot of different things. Her name is Nikki Boyd. So if you are on Facebook, or you can type her name, type in her information, get her information. If you're a business owner in Charlotte, you definitely need to get with her. She has an awesome marketing package, membership that is, I haven't saw anything better than that. So want to get that out the way because, hey, that was my first radio appearance, and I thought I was gonna bomb, but everybody was like, oh, you was good. So I was like, okay. So here today we're gonna talk about credit and cash flow because, guys, there are over 68 million people in America with bad credit. Oh my goodness. 68 million people with bad credit. And then on top of that, 40 million of those people have errors on their credit. So we're out here, we have bad credit. We got to go get these cards, get these high interest rates. And a lot of times, a lot of us have errors on our credit. We have errors on our credit report, making our credit score be worse than what it could be because of errors that we didn't even do. It could be errors with your name. It could be errors with the address. It could be errors with they're sending it to your credit report and it should be going to somebody else's. It could be a plethora of errors going on with our credit. And over 40 million people have errors on their credit report. So that's affecting your credit, okay? And your credit affects your cash flow. They come together. I'm going to bring that together for you. All right. And guys, just for you to know, people are making money off your credit. People are making money off your bad credit. Credit is a $3 billion industry, and that was in 2018. I haven't did the research for 2022, so we don't know how much it has grown and how bad our credit has gotten, guys. And then, but the good news, let me tell you what the good news is. Because if you're one of those 40 million people that have errors on your credit and making your credit bad, guess what? Over 79% of people who disputed those errors got that removed. Over 79% of people that disputed the errors on their credit report got that removed. Now, I'm not here trying to tell you anything that is illegal, do any illegal activity. Everything I'm talking about is legal, moral, and ethical. These are errors. These are things that are incorrectly on your credit report. And because you don't take the time to actually pull your credit report to see what's on there, you don't even know the errors that are affecting your credit report. You don't know. So Everything I'm telling you is legal, ethical, okay? And guys, then on top of all the information about credit itself, guess what? Your income affects your credit. So people that make less than $30,000, you have an average credit score of 590. If you're making less than $30,000, that's statistically. You could be in a different program. You could be in a different ball game. You could be, the one person that doesn't. But most people that make under $30,000 a year, you have a credit score of 590. If you're making between $30,000 and $50,000 a year, your credit score is about 673. Okay, 643. I'm sorry, I'm giving you a little bit more. 643. Okay. Now, if you're making over $50,000, you usually have a credit score in the 700 somewhere. Okay, and that just lets you know that people with making money are able to pay their bills, but it also lets you know the mindset of each of people that make a little bit of money. You're struggling trying to make ends meet. You're living from check to check. Sometimes your check ends before the next one get there, so you're charging things on credit cards and you're not able to pay your bills on time. You're not paying those credit card balances down each month, and that takes a toll on your credit. You leaving that balance on there each and every month, that takes a toll on your credit. That makes your credit score go down. And that's something that we have to be aware of. We have to be aware that when we go charge things, we still need the money to pay them off, because even though you're making that minimum payment, if you have a high credit utilization, meaning you carry high credit balances, then you're still going to be in trouble with your credit score. Now we know when it's time to get approved for stuff, they want your credit score to be looking like 640. So if you're making under $30,000 a year, you need to figure out a way. We need to figure out a way. We are here to figure out a way that we can also increase our cash flow at the same time increase our credit scores, because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is trying to do two things at one time. Do it together, and we have a program and a process so you can do that. You understand what I'm saying? So poor credit is oftentimes a lack of income. Okay, so I'm here to help you with your credit as well as help you with your cash flow and get that together. Now, I do have some free resources for you. So if you're out there, if you can go to my website, EvetteTheCreditPlug.com. That's EVETTEZ creditplug.com. I have some freebies on the website, give you some information, break down your credit as well as your cash flow, give you some information that way. Okay. So definitely go grab that. But what I have you here, I do want you to understand what's really keeping us from hitting our financial goals and what problems and things that we face, so we can see that and we can know what's going on, what we're facing, and how we can actually tackle these solutions. Now, guys, at the end of the day, we all have two objectives, no matter what walk of life, no matter where you went to school, where you were born, no matter when you were born, no matter who you were born to, no matter what, we all have the same two objectives. I have these objectives, you have these objectives. Our objectives is our current lifestyle is number one, and then our future lifestyle is number two. Okay, our current lifestyle is the things that we're doing now. Our rent, keeping cars in the driveway, food on the table, activities with our kids, making sure our kids are going through activities, and our getting our things, our daily living activities. That is our current lifestyle. Okay, daily living activities, and most times we're paying that current lifestyle with either a job, a lot of times 2-3 jobs. We pay with that current lifestyle with a business. If you're self-employed, sometimes we're owning a job. Self-employment people, and it happens. We don't have a system set up, so we're owning our job. So that's how we supply and maintain our current lifestyle. Okay. And a lot of times we are so focused on maintaining that current lifestyle that we totally forget about the second objective. And that second objective is your future lifestyle. Now, we think so much about our current lifestyle and working and everything, but guys, there is going to come a time. There's going to come a time that we're not going to be able to work no more. And it should become a time where you don't want to work no more. So we have to think about that future lifestyle, that retirement. And that retirement you should be thinking about investments and investing in it. But however, we've been trapped to believing that the government is going to help us. The government is going to save us with Social Security. And if you know, like I know, Social Security is not it, guys. It is not It is not social security like it used to do. It is not keeping, you if you know people that live off social security, they're living worse than we are, check to check. They're usually our elderly, and you see these people, they're working in Walmart, or they're greeters and hosters. And let's be honest. And they always talk about, well, yeah, I like to work, I like to get out. Okay, but if you had money in investments, if you had the money that you needed, you could still get out by traveling. You could still find things to do that would not bring you into Walmart with the chaos that go on in Walmart. I don't even want to work in Walmart. Okay, I don't even want to shop in Walmart because of the chaos that go on in Walmart. So I know that my grandma and my granddad don't want to be in Walmart as a greeter dealing with the mess that go on in Walmart. And you don't want to be in that position. So we have to understand that Social Security is no longer there for us, guys. Social Security is not going to be there for me, my generation, and anybody that come after me. You have to think of Social Security as something that's just not going to be available, and that's not going to be there. So we're going to think of other ways. And then corporate America, if you're in corporate, back in the day, you used to have a pension, and the pensions were good, but then companies were figuring out people were living longer. So they replaced the pensions with the 401k. So if you're not investing in your 401k, you have a problem, as well as you also need to know what your 401k is invested in. And people just put in their money, let's let the job take money out their check to contribute to a 401k, but no one is actually looking to see what your 401k is actually invested in, the stocks that you're actually invested in inside of your 401k. Guys, that is important, because if you don't know what's going on and you don't know how that is working, you're going to end up working for 40 years. At the end of that work cycle, you're not going to have anything in that 401k because you haven't been paying attention to those stocks, those bonds, the way they've been going, what's been going on. And you better believe the company that is investing that money for you is looking out for their own best interest. It's looking out for their bottom line. So you have to be diligent enough to look at your investments inside your 401k. It is very, very, very important. Okay. Okay. You get me on TikTok? You see how you get me how important it is on TikTok? You get me on Facebook? You get me on YouTube? It's important. Okay. That is a very important part of your finances. You need to know where your money is going inside your 401k. So if you have 401k, you take some time out. You take about 15, 20 minutes. You look at that plan and you see where that money is going, and you make sure you agree with what that is going. Now, with those objectives, like I said, everybody has those objectives, and there are challenges that are in our way of achieving those objectives. And we all have these challenges. And I'm just talking about things that we all have in common, because everybody's situation is different. But there are things that we all, as a collective, deal with. And like I said, the objectives of your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle, we all have those objectives. These challenges are challenges that we all have. Okay. So there are challenges that are limiting us to being able to get to take care of our current and our future lifestyle. There really is. And one of the challenges, the biggest challenge that we have that we're facing now is inflation. Oh my goodness. The price of things are climbing, climbing, climbing. Gas prices are going up. Food prices are going up. Housing is going up. The price of raw materials are going up. Everything is going up. But let me ask you a question. Did you get a raise at your job? A cost of living raise? Thank you for working for us raise? I know everything is going up and it's going to be higher raise. Any kind of raise? No, right? You didn't get a raise, but everything else is going up. So since your money is staying the same and everything else is going up, that is inflation. We call inflation the income killer, because it's killing your income. You're paying more for things that you usually you have to have, because you've usually been having those, but you're not making any more money to cover that additional cost of things. So inflation is killing our income, and it's actually killing our wealth as well. So we have to figure out things to fix that. And one way of fixing that is injecting more cash flow. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay. So if your money doesn't increase, you've been robbed of your wealth. Another challenge that we have as individuals, all of us in America, we have it. Taxes. Taxes take the first 1/3 of your income. You work, 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 you work, 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 you work, 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 you work, work, work. You have to go on break when they tell you. You have to be at work when they tell you to be at work. You have to leave when they tell you. You have to wear what they tell you to wear. But then when you get your check, the first person got their hands in your check is the IRS. They don't even trust you with your own money to pay them taxes. They say, no, we're going to get it first. We're going to get that out your check first. We're going to take ours, and then we're going to let you handle the rest. We're going to let you spend whatever, what you can. And the IRS tells us over 80% of Americans overpay your taxes. They say it on their website. The IRS tells us that. But they said he got their hands in our paycheck. And they're not going to tell you, they're going to give you a refund at the end of the year, but they're not going to tell you that, oh, you're overpaying all year, and we're going to use your money, and we're going to use your money interest free without even asking you, and then we'll give it back to you at the end of the year in the form of a refund. That's what happens, okay? And you steady going month to month, living check to check, robbing Peter to pay Paul, getting into the next challenge because they're taking the first third of your check in taxes. That's just what's happening. And then we have debt. We have high debt. We have high credit card debt because we're living check to check. So in order to get to the next month, we're putting things like groceries on credit cards. We're putting everything on credit cards, and we're not able to pay those credit card balances completely off. So we're carrying balances from month to month. That's increasing our interest that we're paying on grocery that we bought last week. We're still paying on those months later because we're not paying these balances completely off. Understand? And the taxes are taking out the first third. Debt takes out the second third of your check. We're getting to the point where we're actually renting furniture. Got furniture leasing. That's debt. We drive debt. Our cars. We live in debt. Our houses. Okay? So debt is going to be always around us because everything that we do creates debt. Okay? And debt is not bad, but when it gets to the point where it's high debt and you're carrying balances from month to month and you're paying additional interest fees, additional fees on top of things, that's when it becomes a problem. And we have to do something to correct that. So we definitely want to take a look at our debt. All right, guys, you like my glasses? They're so cute. I love my new glasses. I love them. All right, and then, guys, now the last third of our income, because we were dividing the thirds. We got taxes, we got debt, and the last third, guys, is big business. And what I mean by big business, I mean by these companies that have a sale every week. They set 40% off, 20% off. And then, guys, every single month, if you think about it, we have been born and trained to be consumers. Every single month, there is a holiday or something for us to spend our money on. Think about it. Let's go through it. January. We have, the new year. Oh, God, new year, new me, and then, because it's January, new year, new me, we go out and we buy sneakers because we're going to start getting in shape. We buy our workout clothes because we're going to start working out. We buy all these workout things. I wish I could show you my little bike that's sitting over here as a clothes hanger, pretty much. We buy all these things because it's new year, new me, that we're gonna work out. I'm sorry, guys, my eye is itching like crazy, and I don't know why, but that's fine. We're gonna push on. So we buy all these things because new year, new me. Then we got February. You know what February is. You know it's Valentine's Day. Then they done made up another holiday, the 15th side chick day. So you spending money on a side dude day. So you spending money on your main person on one day, your side chick on another day. That's still money. That's big business taking money out of your check. That's February. That's only February. Okay. Then we got March. Well, what's in March? We got spring breaks go on in March. We're spending money. We got St. Patrick's Day that happens in March when we're spending money. So, and then they make big parties out of these things. So we're not spending a little bit of money. We're spending a lot of money. Okay. And then March, we got April. We got, I don't know if they do April Fool jokes because I know people in my neck of the woods, they do April Fool jokes. So they spend money on pranks. And then we have Easter. Easter, everybody has to have an Easter basket. Come on, Easter basket, Easter dress. And I know when I was growing up, I don't know if they do that anymore. They had Easter Monday that you have to look good and fly the day after Easter. So that's money. And then after April, what is May? May we have Mother's Day. You can't forget Mama. Come on now. Mother's Day, and I think it's Memorial Day in May as well. So you have that. You're gonna have a cookout. And after that, you have June, you have Father's Day, because they're not gonna let us forget Daddy. You don't want to forget the Daddy. Then we got Juneteenth. We got to celebrate Juneteenth. And then we make a big to do about that as well, which we should. We should. We know we should. But there's still more things that we have to spend money on. Then July, there's the 4th of July, where they have the fireworks, whether you participate or not. Most people still get their fireworks, and even though they have a sale 50% off, you're still gonna pay about $300-400 for fireworks. And that's the 4th of July. Then in August, I mean, it's my birthday. You guys can definitely, cash at me or send me a gift, spend some money. But then you have back to school. You buying things for your kids to go back to school. It's the end of the summer, so you might want to take that last summer vacation, that last summer trip. You just never, things happen. Let me get a drink. And then August, you have September. September, you got Labor Day. In September, you're spending money on that. And then October, you have Halloween, which we just actually today, people buying buying candy and costumes, and you're going to parties, and people are, spending money. And then what? We got November. Oh my goodness. In November, they try to break the bank, don't they? In November, we have Thanksgiving. We're going to do Thanksgiving, right? We got Thanksgiving, we have Black Friday, we have Cyber Monday. There's so many, things in November to where you're just like, oh my God, just take all my checks. And then for December, of course, we have Christmas, where we're spending things for Christmas. We have Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa usually is supposed to be handmade gifts, but we done got beyond that. We buying stuff for Kwanzaa as well. So guys, there are a lot. Every single month, they have just made a way for to get money out your pocket. And that is not even to those are just the holidays that most people recognize. They have made up a pretty much a holiday for every day. You have Secretary's Day, you have Boss's Day, you have Sister Day, you have Daughter Day, you have Boyfriend Day. You have so many days that they have just created so that you can spend money. And they say, oh, we're gonna put this 50% off, it's gonna be on sale. And you think they put things on sale because they love you and they want you to save money. No, they're putting things on sale because they want to lure you into their store. They want to lure you to their website so that they can get that last little bit of your check that you have not spent on taxes, that you have not spent on debt. So money is always going out. When we go on our way, I was talking to somebody yesterday, on our way to work, a lot of times before we even get to work, we done spent, more than we gonna actually make for that day. And driving in the car, if we break down how much we pay for that car on a daily basis, the insurance, the upkeep of the car, the gas, you see what I'm saying? The gas prices that we do. And then you stop, you go to Starbucks or wherever you go to get your coffee, your breakfast. You paying for that. When you get to work, you're parking or whatever, but then you go into your job and then you have your lunch, you pay for that. So everything that we do, when you leave your home, you're paying. And then now when you're in your home, you're paying because you have DoorDash, you have Amazon Prime that delivers every single day, and that's ready to. So big businesses all around us ready to take our money, guys. And those are challenges. Those are challenges to maintaining our lifestyle, inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. Those are challenges. But I have a program that has a solution of cash, asset, cash. We show you how to increase your cash flow. I show you how to obtain an asset that's going to give you even more cash flow. That's the name of the game. Cash, asset, cash. You want to have more cash coming in than going out. You want to be able to own an asset that helps you produce more cash. That is the way we're going to get out of our situation. That is the way you can start from where you are now and start your financial shift by cash, asset, cash. And you can start that from anywhere now, what you're doing now. And that's going to actually help you to be able to obtain your objectives, to be able to obtain your current lifestyle, as maintain your current lifestyle, as well as be able to put away for your future lifestyle. Now, the first thing that I teach when you go to EvetteTheCreditPlug.com, that's EVETTE, the word thecreditplug.com. The first thing we'll teach you is cash flow management. Okay. When you go to my site, you'll be able to see how you can get control of your cash flow. Okay. For the person that works a job, I show you how to we can minimize your taxes, to lower your taxes legally, ethically, and morally. It is all legal, ethical, and moral. Everything I do to show you to minimize your taxes, you're able to find this information on the IRS.gov website. IRS.gov. That is the information I use. I use their website to help you legally, morally, and ethically lower your taxes. All legal. Go to the website. Evette, EVETTE, thecreditplug.com. Okay. And in many cases, the extra tax money that you're able to save, that you're able to get, you can use that to start paying off some of your debt. You can start paying off your debt, creating your emergency funds. Okay, so you can get out of the cycle of being going paycheck to paycheck or always having to get into debt. Okay, so with the extra tax money, you can eliminate debt, and then I show you how you can eliminate some of your expenses, because some of the things that we're doing, guys, that we don't need to be doing. Some of the things that we're doing, we're paying more money to do some of the things that we're doing. We don't have to. There are ways that we can get things done without breaking the bank and spending a whole hell of a lot of money. Okay. So, we'll show you how to actually, excuse me, lower your expenses. So that allows you to have more cash flow. Okay, and when you start lowering your expenses and you start being able to have more cash flow, you can pay off your debt. Paying off your debt helps your credit score. Okay, and not to mention paying off your debt help your credit score. That's one way, but that's not to mention all the tools, and I have more tools in place to help you with your credit score, as far as do it yourself letters that you can just plug your information in and print out. Things to help you take your credit to the next level. I'll show you how you build credit, whether you trying to build your personal credit or your business credit. Got that information as well. And then we show you how, yeah, you have your asset, and then from that one asset, how to create different streams of income using that one asset. So you don't want to. So I know for most people, heard that, millionaires have 7 different streams of income. Yes, they do. And you want to have multiple streams of income. But the ideal is to have multiple streams that are all connected to each other, so that you're not, running with the chicken with your head cut off, trying to figure out how to maintain 7 different businesses. We show you how to take one business, this one asset, but create multiple streams of income from one asset. Okay? That is the name of the game. The name of the game is cash, asset, cash. And if you're ready to um improve your credit score and improve your cash flow, you leave me a message and I'll get with you, or you go to my website, EvetteTheCreditPlug.com. That's EVETTEZTHECR, excuse me, EDITPLUG.com. EvetteTheCreditPlug.com. There you'll have freebies, as well as you'll be able to get access to the system of cash, asset, cash, that we teach, train, and empower you to, number one, um, get more cash flow come into your household, as well as increase your credit score. Okay, and then have a cash producing asset. So those are the objectives. Those are the way I'm living, and I hope that you're living awesome. If you want any other information or more information, definitely go to EvetteTheCreditPlug.com. Again, that is EVETTE, thecreditplug.com. And I'll see you on the other side, guys, because that's actually all I have for you today. That's all I have. So if you're ready to take your finances to the next level, make that shift, you visit the website, EvetteTheCreditPlug.com, and you will get the information that you need. And you'll get in contact with me, and we can get together and create you a financial blueprint. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I know you could be anywhere in the world. You decided to join me today, and your girl appreciate it. I'm gonna try to do a lot more coming live, especially on TikTok, because this is like my first time live on TikTok. So I feel good. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. My first time. I love you guys. All right, you guys have a great Monday. Have a great Monday, guys. And the name of the game, remember, cash, asset, cash. All right, guys. Be great. Love you. Bye. I gotta know. I don't know how to end my live here, so I gotta figure it out. I think it's up here. Okay. All right. There we go. And okay. Okay. Uh, okay. I got done off on my 5. You